The clones were some of the most compelling and at times awesome characters in the Star Wars franchise. Humans bred entirely for combat, spending years with their accelerated aging, training to become the ultimate killers. But why was their armour originally white, before turning multicolored, then back to white when the stormtroopers were ushered in? That's what we'll break down today, so smash that subscribe button, leave a like, and check out the Star Force 1 Discord server in the description, and let's get into it. So the clones, as we know, were made by the Kaminoans, a group well respected for their incredible capabilities with cloning and technology. The kaminoans were a prideful species, and they wanted their creations to be known, respected, and looked up to. For this reason, the clones were made with eye-catching armour which was pure white, instead of camouflage which would keep them hidden and far away from someone's eyesight. Another reason for this is that early on in the Clone Wars it was very discouraged for clones to accept their individual states and instead keep a group mentality where they would all just think like each other. This meant that only specific classifications or ranks of clones had slight colouring to their armour, while the rest kept pure white exteriors. However, of course, if you've seen the Clone Wars, you'll already know that this wasn't the reality, and each clone was very unique and had their own personality, so over time they were allowed to customize their armor within certain standards. And as the army expanded, entire legions and battalions were given unique colors to set them apart. Having these colors in one way also served to show the confidence of the clones and their creators, since it was well known that when clones of certain colors and patterns appeared, such as the 212th Battalion and the 501st Legion, it was game over for anyone they were up against, and the battle would be a quick victory for the Republic. As we know, eventually Emperor Palpatine executed Order 66 to eliminate the majority of the Jedi, and ushered in a new era, one of his own complete galaxy-wide dominance. He was disgusted by the clone army's acceptance of unique personalities, and wanted a far more uniform approach in order to ensure that the galaxy feared him. This led to all stormtroopers undergoing strict training which would tell them exactly how to react and speak in different situations, sort of turning them into personality-lacking robots in a way. He additionally considered all of them wearing the same colour of armour to be menacing, and since white was the natural colour of the material, he found it a menacing sight. After all, seeing hundreds of white armoured troopers with weapons all marching in perfect synchronization towards your house or base is bound to strike fear into your heart. I'm pretty sure you're going to run away if you see that. Although certain specialist units were allowed to have their own uniforms, Palpatine very much enforced his stormtroopers and the early clone troopers, and even high-level Imperial officers, to all wear the exact same clothing so that nobody would ever forget who they serve, the Galactic Emperor. Nobody should have their own individual thoughts or personalities, they should have one personality which serves the Emperor. So that is why clone troopers wore white armor, along with the later stormtroopers in the Galactic Empire. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this little breakdown. If you did, join the Star Force 1 Discord in the description, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.